Howard Iron Works Printing Museum and Restoration is settled right here in Oakville. After many years directly involved in the printing industry, Leanna and Nick Howard set about to build a museum of printing history and focus on machinery from the 1830s all the way to the 1950s.
We've been in the printing industry for well over 40 years. Our company 50 years in 2017. And at that time we decided it was time to kind of put something together in the form of a museum and a training center for letterpress and offset so that we could share the knowledge that we've accrued with the community.
The items on display are rebuilt and restored to their original models, and some even functioning. These machines are letterpresses to bindery machines, and it's eye candy even for those who know nothing about the printing industry.
When you come to the museum, there are a lot of things that you'll see here that you won't see anywhere else. In any museum and or in any printing museum around the world. So as you pointed out earlier, we have the front page of the New York Times, the original lockup of the 1969 front page when men walked on the moon. That's something very interesting to see. We have the world's largest collection of Columbian presses, which are the ones behind me with the eagle. And we've got almost every manufacturer of those because there was quite a few manufacturers in England that made those. We have just finished a very old C. Potter Jr. Country printing press, which is a one of a kind, and it was built in 1865, and you won't see another one of those, and it's actually set up to print, so we can actually showcase that and print off the front pages of a newspaper here.
There are hundreds of unique items to explore, read about, and even try. This museum is now open to the public and also private events, with all proceeds going towards charity.
Well, first of all, we wanted to make sure that we saved a lot of the equipment. And unless we had a place for it and we restored it, a lot of the equipment would just go to scrap. So that was one of the things that we wanted to do. Secondly, because we've spent our whole life in the industry and it was time to do something else, we wanted to do something else for other people. And the only way we thought to do that was remaining within our industry that we knew and set up a museum here so that we can rent the facility out for events and whatnot. We could have training centers for little kids if they want to learn printing. And all of the money that we will raise from that, including the store, which we now have, we are using completely for philanthropic purposes. We're not keeping the money ourselves.
This incredible give back also brings you back in time. For more information, you can visit howardironworks.org. For Halton News, I'm Kristen Demeny.